Alrighty guys, so it is another, finally, Friday pizza night in the garage video. Little Todd was just here a little bit ago, which you guys will be happy, you know. They were in kind of a bit of a hurry. They're going camping this weekend. Halloween in the woods, we do it every year. It's a family thing. He went with his mom and grandma and the rest of the family, him and Lillian. So they wanted to take Doc, so they come and grab Doc. Doc loves going out to the woods, so play with the rabbits, you know. I was kind of showing Todd what I had going on here. He had already had the door apart that the window wouldn't go up in. This one was hard to go up, the driver's one, but it's working now. Lubed it up a little bit. That one, passenger side, I'll have to show you guys. I'll see if I can get you in a little bit to show you. Oh yeah, it's easier to explain when you're looking at it. So right now I've been looking at the brakes, trying to figure out what era, what years this brake system was. And I'm pretty sure it's GM. So I was gonna pop the wheel off and just kind of look at everything. This wheel's dragging really bad, and you can hear the brake dragging. You know, sat for 32 years, barely drove. What do you do? And of course, these are these stupid unilug, basically. Lug nuts are a pain in the butt to line up right. But yeah, so Todd was kind of excited. You could tell he kind of wanted to start working with me. But they'll be camping all weekend. They'll have a good time. A lot of you have been following for a while know that we go camping out there, decorate the campsite. It's out in the middle of nowhere, woods. It was always a good time. So I'm sure they'll have fun. I don't know what this is. It's not Chevy. Chevy engine. Everything's basically brand new, but I don't know. I'll get you in here. You guys can see. Maybe. I don't think they're Chevy though. No, doesn't look right for Chevy. That's basically all I work on. So I'll show you. See what you all think. This is the reservoir. It is a little rusty, but it's actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Clean it up, but these are not familiar to me. So I don't know if this is Dodge. I'm not real sure. I suppose I could measure the lug pattern and see. 'Cause Chevy, see Dodge and Ford. Those were 4.5. Chevy's 4 3/4. So let me do that real quick and I'll get back in here. I'll let you know. Okay, so now, about 20 minutes later, I did some searching online because I do have a part number. And the part number is saying first or second gen F body. So late 60s, early 70s, mid 70s, well, early, because the mid to late 70s is different than this. Like our El Camino, that one's different, or Sprint. So late 60s, early 70s, F body. I don't know, Camaro, Firebird, Trans Am. So at least I know, and it actually, the master is the same as what's on my 74 formula. So that is a good thing. It is looking like it's weeping a little bit, so it's probably going to have to be changed. I'm not going to start messing with the brakes too much. All the soft lines feel decent, so it's got to be the calipers are just stuck. Got to take them apart, clean them up real good, bleed everything out. And that's not something I'm going to do until Todd's around. Hopefully Monday, if he comes. Said he was coming. We'll see. So that's something we can mess around with. I don't like doing this stuff by myself when he could be learning and know what to do next time something happens. He's got a good idea, but still, you always run into problems, so it's good to know those little problems when it does happen. So I'm going to leave this be till Monday, but at least I know I can start doing some price checking just in case I got to put an order in. Luckily, O'Reilly's always has the stuff to me the next day, so if we do figure out the calipers are actually bad, we'll order them on Monday and probably have them Tuesday. Hopefully put them back together on Wednesday. But I'm going to show you this door quick. And kind of goofy. Okay, so if I can actually get you in. It's tight. So part of the problem is when they channeled this door, when you see, they did not leave much room for nothing. You can't really do much. There's our handle. And that doesn't even, oh, that's the door. Get out of there. So we got to be able to get, oh yeah, that's going to be a nightmare. So what happened is, let's see if I can get you down in here. Way down. The track of the window, you can see kind of the line there. The glass is right there. It's all busted up too from flopping around in here for who knows how long. So that sucks. But it slipped off the track. Those little knobs right there slide into the track, and they're going into a certain spot, and then they're spring loaded to hold them in place. So at some point, somebody probably rolled the window down too far, and it got it into those sections where they can pop out, and it popped out. Problem is, there's no way to get at it from here. And I imagine they put it all together before they sectioned the door, or not before they sectioned it, probably before they put the front skin back on, or at least the bottom skin, when they did that. That is my guess. So that's going to be a nightmare. That'll be another me and Todd job, because somebody's going to have to be coming in from the top with wires or something and try to hook it and pull it up into place, while the other person pushes from the bottom and tries to line this stuff up. I don't know. We might end up... This isn't structural at all. Only this is. So this is structural. This is not. We might end up... I get screw holes. We might end up cutting this section out. At least the panel covers it. Cut it out. Get it all back in place. And then just weld it, pop it back into place, weld it up, tack weld it up, throw the cover back on, and good to go. So that's unfortunate. I was hoping it'd be kind of an easy job. Like my 59's designed the same way. The Power Wagon's obviously the same way. And they go in super easy, but tight squeeze, and there's more pockets to get your hands into. That's just not big enough, so it's going to be kind of a pain in the butt. So unfortunately, we're going to end up cutting it. But I'm okay with that. So I think I'm going to, I don't know. I gotta make pizza yet. It's not, or it's still too early. So I think I'm gonna pop the wheel back on. I think I'll take or get the rear end up in the air. Pop those off, see how the drums are looking, and I'm just not gonna do it on video. It's too hard. It's too hard to do it by myself. And I don't like editing, so I don't want to edit. So I'm going to get to my pizza night in the garage. Watch Vice Grip Garage's new episode of what he's got going on. And probably going to light a fire and get rid of some stuff laying around. But yeah, I'm going to have a good night. And we'll see. Maybe I'll start working on that. Jesus, what is it? DeSoto. Me and Todd talked about it, starting to tear it apart for what we want on it. But he mentioned doing it next week, so we'll see. Otherwise, I'll sit around bored. But, all right. I'm going to let you guys go. I hope you guys all had a good Halloween. Trick-or-treaters or taking kids out, or you being kids going out. So I'm going to get back at this. I'm just going to tinker. I'm in no hurry to get anything done. Just tinker, check things over. I know Todd had some things off, but he wasn't really looking at anything. It was just to get in where he needed to go. So you guys have a good weekend. I'm going to do the same. And I'll see you all next time. Probably Monday, maybe tomorrow. You never know. See y'all later.